What's going on YouTube? Gav from TCGcafe.com here. What I'm going to start doing for you guys are Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro matches. Here I've got my Harpy deck. What I'm going to do for you guys is first show you the deck, and then we're going to jump into a ranked match. You guys can see how I play. We'll have live commentary. Hopefully you guys will enjoy it. So we're going to dive right in. First off, we have two Harpies Pet Dragon. Those are obvious. You know, you're bringing those out with the Harpy Channeler for your rank 7 plays. You got 3 Harpy Queens. Searches out your field spell. Very important. 2 Cyber Harpy Lady. Its name is actually Harpy Lady on the field and in the deck, so you can only run 2 of her along with any other Harpy Lady or 3 Harpy Ladies. 3 Harpy Channeler. She brings out Harpies from the deck. 1 Harpy Lady 1, which is also like the Cyber Harpy Lady. So we have 2 of her, and 1 Harpy Lady 1 makes our 3 Harpy Ladies in the deck. We have 3 Harpy Dancer. She's very important. She allows you to bounce one back to your hand and summon again. Lets you use the field spell twice. Summoner Monk, which is extremely important. You can ditch Hysteric Sign from your hand, bring a guy out, and then you get your searches at the end of the turn. Really nice. 1 Max C, just because it's, you know, Max C. Then we got the Raigeki. Foolish Burial lets you ditch a Harpy and bring it back. Elegant Egotist, you only need 1 because you can search it with Sign from the deck or the graveyard. 2 Pot of Dichotomy. It's so easy to go through monsters with this deck. That Pot of Dichotomy is extremely helpful by, you know, putting 3 back into your deck. Really good to put the dragons back since Harpy Channeler can't summon them from the graveyard. 3 MST, try and stop pendulum summons. 3 Hysteric Sign. Really, it's an amazing card. When it's destroyed, you get to add 3 Harpies to your hand at the end of the turn. It also lets you search for Egotist, but the second effect is really what it's there for. 3 Harpy Hunting Ground lets you blast back row when you summon Harpies. 2 Icarus Attack. I love this card. A lot of people don't run it in Harpies anymore, but I love Icarus Attack. I feel like it's a 2 for 2 essentially. You give up a guy and you play your trap to get rid of 2 cards. But the situations are amazing. It stops Exceeds. It can stop Synchros. You know, it can stop Pendulums. Blast both of them. You got Dimensional Prison, 2 of those. 1 Hysteric Party and 3 Call the Haunted. I've seen a lot of people who run 2 and 2 or don't use Hysteric Party at all or don't use Call the Haunted at all. I prefer Call the Haunted over Hysteric Party just because you don't have to ditch to summon it. But Hysteric Party is great because you can summon a lot of guys at once. And 1 Solemn Warning. Extra deck, we're looking at number 74 Master of Blades, 2 Draco Sack, 1 Thunder Charger just in case you need to pierce, 2 Big Eye, 1 Queen Dragon Jin. She's really nice. I'll probably use her. Number 101 Shark, great card. Ice Beast Zero Fine. This card lets you negate stuff, and then she gets bigger for 2 turns, your turn and your opponent's turn. You'll probably see me use her as well. Castle, if you don't know what Castle is, you should look him up. He's really good. Lightning Chidori. Steel Swarm Roach. I love this card. I always have, always will. It's a rank 4 exceed. It stops your opponent from special summoning level 5 or higher guys, so he's really nice. Exoton Knight. Emerald. Again, like Pot of Dichotomy, you can put 3 guys back into your deck and draw a card. So that's what I use Emerald for. And of course, Gaga Cowboy. He wins games. Sideboard, we're looking at 2 Trag. 2 Curry Bandit. This card is awesome. If you mill a Hysteric Sign with it, you get its effect, which is kind of crazy. Max C. Kaiser Coliseum, 3 of them. I use this against Clipboard. Basically, you want to play this and play a guy so that they can't pendulum summon a bunch of guys against you. Of course, if your guy dies, then they can do whatever they want. So it's a bit situational, but it does help decide it in against them. 3 Threatening War, essentially for the same reason. Stop those OTKs. Torrential stops the OTKs. And Shadow Imprisoning the Mirror for Burning Abyss and shit-alls. So let's get into it. We're going to see what we can do. And we're going to get into one of these ranked matches. So I hope you guys enjoy this. I'm going to try and I'm not going to use a normal deck. Let's go to my Harpies real quick. We got somebody already. So I'm trying to bring you guys one of these duels a day. Like I said, it is a match, so you'll be able to see kind of how I play, how I sideboard against specific decks, and you know, it's ranked, so hopefully it'll be a competitive game. I see you can't actually see my 5th card because that's green. That's kind of unfortunate. Can I move this? I can move this. Alright, let's put it over here. Bow. Wait. Bow. Maybe that won't work because you'll need to see descriptions. Okay, so let's see my opponent. He's got 2 back row, no monsters. He upstarted, and what else did he do? 2 upstarts. Awesome. Alright, so I'm really thinking of, let's see. I've got a couple of plays here. I can go into Draco Sack, which is like my initial play. Spacing 1, Summoner Monk into Channeler to destroy the other one, and then go into Draco Sack. That'll leave him with 3, assuming he can't stop the play. I really think that's the best play. I can also go into basically any rank 4 exceed, but I think Draco Sack is the best option here. Now I do have the Icarus, so the only other thing I think about is possibly going into Channeler and just bringing out another Harpy. That way I can still use Icarus and go into a rank 4 exceed. But I think Draco Sack is the safer play, so I'm going to go ahead and space this guy. Let's see what this is. He's thinking if he wants to chain to space. He does. Hope for escape. So this is an Exodia deck. So he's going to draw... How much does he draw for this? For every 2,000 point difference. So he draws 1 card. Okay, that's cool. But this is an Exodia deck. He upstarted twice. He played his Hope for Escape. This is probably some type of card to stop me from attacking, but I'm still going to go through my play anyway. So we're going to go ahead and play Hunting Ground. Let's see. Do I have anything in the extra deck that can better stop Exodia? I don't think I do. I could go Chidori and put that back row back on top, since I know it's not really going to help him that much. No, I think I'm... You know what? I can't even... Oh, yeah, I can because I have the Harpy. Do I want to do that, though? I kind of think I just want to go for damage, because I kind of want to save this play. Yeah, I'm going to just go ahead, get Cyber Harpy out there, blast this back row. And the reason I'm doing this, I mean, unless he can kill my Cyber Harpy here, he's going to take 2 grand. I know he's going to want to set a bunch of back. I figured it was. So I know he's going to want to set a bunch of back row. So I'm going to set this Icarus attack, hoping he sets, you know, his Threatening Roars and his Wabacoos and a couple of his trap cards to let him draw. And I'm an Icarus it. Stop him from doing that, so he can't draw anymore. Then on my next turn, I'll go into my next play. So he's going to go ahead and pot a Duality. I can't really stop that from happening. There's the Exodia piece, Swift Scarecrow. So this is really interesting. He brought an Exodia deck for a match on my first YGOpro. So I'm not going to Icarus attack, so we're just going to let that stay there. I'm sure it's also a Wabaku or Threatening Roar or something like that. No, it's just Jar of Greed. Okay, that is interesting. So now I actually have the option to deal a lot of damage. Well, he probably has... did he grab Swift Scarecrow with that pot? I think he did. I really don't like Exodia decks. All they do is stall and stuff like that. So let's see, what can we really do here? I really don't want to go into any exceeds right now. I'm going to just go ahead and attack him. I'm not going to summon my Harpy, which could be a mistake, but I'm not, just because I'm not. We're going to see what he pulls. Hopefully he'll set, just set a couple back row. 1 day apiece. Alright, so we both draw and no damage. That's quite irritating. So even on my turn, I can't do any damage to him. I do have the option to just build up a really large field, but I'm just afraid, you know, he'll be able to stop it, Raigeki or something like that, and I'm going to lose really my only option of beating him. So I'm going to go ahead and end my turn, see what he does. Exodia is tricky to play around. You know what they're going to do. They only have 1 win condition, but their whole deck is meant to keep you from killing them. So, you know, most decks, they have a couple of, you know, options to stop you from destroying their monsters, or a couple of options to stop you from dealing damage, but not the entire deck. With Exodia, the entire deck is built to draw cards and stop you from doing damage. So we're going to see if my ladies can pull through. I'm excited. You know, once he sets a couple back rows, starts playing into what I've got going on, we'll have a much better chance of breaking through. But right now, we're just sitting here watching him. He's just going to set another back row. It's quite annoying. I'm going to go ahead and get my queen on the field. Especially, okay, so it's threatening roar. Nothing I can really do about that. So I'm not going to get my queen on the field then. I saw signs, so I was like, you know, I can definitely do that. What I'm actually going to go ahead and do, since I can't deal any damage, I'm going to go ahead and get Monk on the field, drop the sign, which will allow me to get my 3 Harpies at the end of the turn, set that up. I'm also going to go ahead, bring my Channeler out. I don't mind getting rid of my field spell since I have another one and, you know, many options to get it back. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of my field spell. It's not that important. Then I'm going to use her effect. Now let's see, should I drop the field spell or the queen? I guess drop the field spell since queen can search the field spell, but she's also a bird if I need to Icarus later. And we're going to go ahead and bring the dragon out. So now I can go ahead and go into Dracossack. Just gives me more power, more options. I can't really do anything since all he wants to do is stall. However, once he runs out, the turn that he can't stop me from doing damage, I'm going to kill him. That's the general consensus right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and end my turn. I'm not gonna exceed again, although I could, but I want to keep that winged beast around for my Icarus. And my sign's gonna activate and give me my Harpy Queen, Harpy Dancer, and Harpy Channeler. This is basically my, every time I activate sign, I basically get those 3. There's very few times when I deviate from that, unless I, for some reason, need, not Cyber Harpy Lady, but Harpy Lady 1 for the 300 boost. But otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and do that. So I'm going to go ahead and Icarus this. I know his plan, he's just going to sit there and keep doing that. So go ahead and Icarus this, get that out the way. So on my turn, I can do some damage. So what we're going to do now, he's got 5,000 left. Unless he's got a Swift Scarecrow or something like that, I should have the game. So what we're going to do is bring out Channeler. We're going to use her ability. Actually, I could go ahead. Nope, we're going to go ahead and use her ability. I'm going to drop one of my queens and revive or bring out another dragon. And we're just going to exceed another level 7. This time I'm going to bring out Master of Blades, because he's a pretty awesome card. And we're going to try and win it right here. Now, he probably has a Swift Scarecrow or, you know, a Battle Fader or something like that. But if he doesn't, we've got the game. Nope, there's the Swift Scarecrow. Nothing I can really do about that. So, we're going to end it, and we're going to allow him to continue to stall. I'm sorry, guys. I was not expecting this to be the first game I played. But hey, some of you may enjoy this. You know, some of you may enjoy seeing an Exodia deck in action. Especially if I lose to it, that may be fun for you. So, very smart. Like, he was basically playing around my Icarus attack. So, maybe he knew I had Icarus set. I don't know. But he played around it, basically. He only set 1 card a turn. Basically waiting for me to get impatient. So he's got the Threatening Roar. That's nice. Reckless Greed. So he's going to go for a chain here. He's going to chain whatever that is. Accumulated Fortune, yeah. He draws 4 cards this turn. He can't draw during his draw phase, but he drew 4 cards on my turn, so that's pretty awesome for him. And you know, there's really not much I can do. I could go into Cowboy, but he's not going to win me the game with this much life. So we're just going to sit here. Hope you guys are enjoying this. I really do. As you can see, this is kind of how my Harpy deck plays, though, so that you guys can at least see that. Gain a lot of advantage while trying to destroy cards at the same time. He's just going to keep doing the same thing. Card D here to draw some cards, which is Dimensional Prison is completely unnecessary because he's never going to attack me. So we basically know if I try and pop his cards, he's going to just chain them, but I really have no choice but to try and get rid of them, because if I don't, he's just going to play them anyway. Yep, so there's the Wabaku. He's also going to probably chain his draw card or whatever that is. No? Okay, well, I'm going to make him play it. I mean, he's not going to keep any back row on my turn, but I just don't expect much to come out of it since he can just keep drawing. He's only got 18 cards left in his deck. There's the Reckless Greed. He knew what was coming. He really should have went ahead and let me summon. Now I'm just not going to summon, so... Again, he can't draw for another 2 turns, but I'm sure he's got plenty of draw power in his hand. This is unfortunate. It's unfortunate, guys. Another card D. I don't really think there's anything I can even side deck to help me stop Exodia. Icarus Attack is really my best bet to try and catch some of these cards before they can trigger, but with this right here, see, he's going to draw 3 cards off that, 1 off the Jar Grease, so that's 4 cards, and I can't attack him again, so he'll be down to 10 cards left in his deck, and I can't do anything to stop him. I can't do anything to stop him. Sit here and wait for him to draw Exodia, I guess. Really not how I was hoping my first game would go. My first match. But again, hopefully you guys enjoy this. Just sitting around waiting for Exodia to happen. His Reckless Grease, that's another 2 cards. I know he's got some type of Swift Scarecrow or something to block my attack in his hand. So, yeah. Put exchange in your extra decks. Put it in. Just do it. One. Just one. Just one. But put it in. Not your extra deck, your side deck. So I've got a Call of the Haunted, which would have been nice. I know you guys were seeing the Hysteric Party and thinking, hey, you can Hysteric Party at the end of his turn. But I've got too many guys on the field, you know, won't matter. Same thing with Call of the Haunted. I can bring a guy back, blast 1 back row. But at this point, it's really not going to help me that much. He's drawing another 2 cards. We know he has the Reckless Greed. So that's 4 cards on my turn. And, again, there's really nothing we can do about it because that's probably Wabaku. Oh, Accumulated Fortune, even better. So he draws 6 cards on my turn. He can't draw on his turn, but he gets 6 on my turn. And he has to have the Swift Scarecrow. Or a Battle Fader or something like that. If he didn't, he has it now. I'm going to go ahead and attack anyway. But it's not going to be much we can do about it. Let's see what he's got. He's got the Swift Scarecrow. My battle phase ends. He only needs 3 cards left. So this one's pretty much over. I'm not even playing anymore. I should have probably set some of those traps, but my bad, guys. Out of duality, he's just going to try and fish for that last piece, whichever one it is. There it is. He's going to grab that, and that's the game. So, hope you guys enjoyed that. I'm going to attempt to side deck to beat this thing, but you know, so many traps, there's just not much I can do about it, but we're going to try and figure out a way. Don't need to save the replay because you guys are seeing this live. So, my side deck isn't here, which is awesome. So, okay, I don't really think there was anything I could have sided anyway. Yeah, so we're just going to get back in here and we're going to go first. And we're going to try and, okay, so see, MST helps. Hysteric Sign is nice. Let's see. I can Hysteric Sign, Elegant Egotist, go into, let's see, first turn who? Does anyone help me first turn? I don't think so. I can go into a first turn rank 4 Exceed. I don't see any that truly help me against this type of deck. I can go Lightning Chidori at some point. There But even Lightning Chidori won't help me that much. So what we're going to do, we are going to... I can MST my sign. I really want to... I have to use MST on his turn, though. I have to. So we're going to set that. We're going to set sign. We're going to go ahead and get my Harpy Lady 1 onto the field. I know he's not going to kill her in any way. So we're going to summon her. I'm not waiting for my hunting ground, because honestly trying to destroy his back row on my turn just aren't going to work. He can chain all of them. So the only way we're going to catch this guy is to chain Icarus or MST on his turn when he tries to destroy some stuff. So let's see, he gets gift card. He's got... Okay, so let's see which one he's got. He grabs Reckless Greed, understandable, gets him 2 cards. Which means, now that means he has other draw cards in his hand. So he's going to set at least 2 when he sets Reckless Greed, which means even if I MST it, I can't stop it. If I MST that card, I can't do enough damage to actually matter. Unless I draw another Harpy, but even then I'm only looking at about 4,000 points of damage. And because he has that Hope for Escape card, he kind of wants me to do damage as long as it doesn't kill him, because then he can draw more cards with it. So I obviously can Egotist here and get Cyber Harpy Lady onto the field. It's not really going to help me. I don't know why I didn't play Hysteric Sign last turn. What was I doing? I don't know. That's probably a huge misplay. So we're going to do it though. I mean, I know that back row can stop me, but we really have no other option other than to get her out there. Now, the good thing, okay, so the good thing about setting Hysteric Sign, that may be what I was subconsciously thinking. He thinks I have Icarus attack right now, because I played my Harpy Lady face up and set 2 back row, and I was planning on using the MST, so maybe that's what I was thinking, you know, for this to bluff as a Hysteric Sign. And in any case, he's gonna take the damage. It's not fatal, so he doesn't really mind, especially since he has Hope for Escape in his deck. So, but that's good that he took the damage there. I could have gone into Chidori, but I know he can chain that card, so there was almost no reason to really to bounce that to the top. See, I mean, it's just gonna draw a card off of it, which isn't that important. So let's see what he can do. We know he's got Reckless Greed in his hand. And because he chose Reckless Greed, I assume he has another draw card in his hand. So we're going to see. He's not going to set... Oh, he is going to set 2. He's going to set 3 then. Right. Because he is afraid of Icarus attack. And he's going to play card D. If I can get a Solemn or something like that to stop card D, that would also be helpful. I'm going to have to MST something here. Can't let him draw all of them. Hope for Escape is awesome, so he doesn't get that play. And we're going to... is it... I mean, I've got game. There's no reason to go all out. If I... So right now, what I'm going to do... I mean, it doesn't really matter. If he has a Threatening Roar or something like that, I can't beat him anyway. So let's go for... Let's see. Let's go for Chidori. We're going to bounce one of those cards. And we're really just going to hope that, okay, it's Reckless Greed. Which is unfortunate because he can still... I mean, I have to try. I know he's got Swift Scarecrow or Threatening Roar or Wabaku or something, but I have to try. So we're going to Hysteric Sign, grab Elegant Egotist, and get another Cyber Harpy out here, and we're just going to go for it. You know, we're going to go for it. We're going to see what he has for me. And if he can't stop it, awesome. We'll go to round 3, but I'm not very confident. Let's see what we can do. He's waiting. Okay, so he's got something. Swift Scarecrow. That's awesome. And that ends my turn. So... oh, this is frustrating. A lot of duality. He's going to get a card. So, Exodia Piece, Swift Scarecrow is probably what he's going to choose. Draw Greed. So, that leads me to believe that that back row is actually accumulated fortune. Oh, maybe not. Got Jar of Greed. Maybe it's a threatening roar. Obviously, I'm not going to play MST. He can chain everything. And exceeding is unnecessary, so let's just swing and see what we got. We know he has Jar of Greed, but that's not going to stop me from killing him, so let's see what else he has. Which one of those is threatening roar? He must have a lot of options to stop me. He's thinking about it. Man, I hope you guys are enjoying this, because this is frustrating. You guys as duelists, I'm sure you know, playing against Exodia, it's just like, nah. You know, they stop all of your attacks. All they do is draw cards. They don't even try to attack you. They don't try to play the game in a conventional way. And so that's why it's frustrating, because a lot of your cards are built to, you know, stop an attack or stop a summon or something like that, and they just don't do it. So he lets that one go through. We're going to see if he lets Cyber Harpy go through. I don't really know what he's got for me, unless he's just hoping for, I don't know. I mean, I guess he took the 12, so that his hope for escape drew him more cards. I guess, I don't really know though. That play got me. In any case, I knew he was going to do that. And he's going to Jar of Greed. So, he still can't draw though. So now he has 8 cards. Upstart, alright. He's got 8 cards. He can't draw. Well, he couldn't draw. So we're going to see what he's got for me. I'm really hoping that the only way he can stop my attack... Now he's probably going to draw Swift Scarecrow if he didn't have it, which is unfortunate. I was going to say I was hoping that the only way he could stop my attack was with a threatening roar or something, and I was just going to blind MST. I wanted this one actually, but that's okay. If this one is a threatening roar, I'm going to be very upset. We're going to go for it. There's literally nothing else we can do. There's the threatening roar. Okay, so it didn't matter. I'm going to set this, and we're going to end our turn and enjoy this game. So he's got 7 cards in his hand now, and we're going to see how many he sets. Hopefully he sets another one. Yes. Now stop. Don't set any more. Oh, he set 3. How do you do that? But we're definitely gonna Icarus attack and get rid of the 2 on the ends. Last one and that one. Hopefully we got rid of some good ones. Jar of Greed, that's fine. So he's gonna draw 1 at his end phase. Are you serious? Look at that. Alright, well, that was a great draw for him, I'm sure, because I'm sure I was getting rid of his defense. So he just Jar of Greeded to see if he could grab it, and he did. I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was actually pretty amazing. That's crazy. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that. Like, rate, like, rate, and comment. I'm gonna be bringing you guys matches, every day. So hopefully you guys will like this series. I'm also gonna start doing a series where I actually duel you guys through Twitter and Instagram. And there's gonna be a lot of new stuff coming to the channel. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. Hopefully you enjoyed this Exodia duel. I'm going to be bringing my Harpy deck for other games where we can actually duel against some other strategies. But hopefully you guys learned something, and I hope to see you next time. So again, this is Gav with TCGcafe.com, signing out.